Anyway, there's a long road ahead of us. We need to do more. We need to do more texturing, more everything to really bring this model home. So to start the ball rolling with the extra texturing process, I will first create a new collection called Baked and import our freshly baked model. Where is it actually? Maybe here. Anyway, let's switch over to the material preview mode so we can see the textures. And right away, a glaring issue jumps straight in our faces. The missing textures. In the original scan, you see there was no such thing as the backside or top and bottom sides for that matter. Now, with all of that in mind, we literally need to reimagine these missing sides. There is a fair bit of texturing ahead of us in order to reconstruct the missing parts. So let's set up the environment for texturing. Let's enable the rendered mode and set the strength of the environment to a higher value like 5, just to brighten up the mood, I guess, and brighten up the viewport at the same time. Down in the color management settings, the view transform can be switched over to standard. It will help to preview the texture maps within the shader editor without any extra creative transform. Okay, let's split this into two windows. The left one will be the shader editor. Whoops, the rendered mode has been reset. Let's get back into it, like this. So a quick tip for the shader editor, which will come in handy. We can hold Ctrl+Shift and click on the node to preview just this node. In order to do that in Blender, you need to have the Node Wrangler add-on enabled. What else? Mind the color space. The right color space for the normal map should be non-color, or linear for that matter. Alright, Ctrl+Shift-click on the principal BSDF to get back to the full material preview. The specular can be set to taste, but I'm fine with some specularity, so let's leave it at 1. One more consideration for working with the PBR materials is of course lighting. It's so much easier to see what's going on when you set up some kind of light. In this case, directly above the object, a pretty sizable area light with a power of 200. It is not imperative, of course, but it's really advisable to have at least some kind of light. The interaction between the normal map and the light source is something that will give us necessary information for our texturing. The shadows can be soft or hard, it doesn't matter so much right now, as I don't really like the twitching of the viewport in Eevee when the soft shadows are turned on. I will leave it disabled for the moment. So here is how the normal map interacts with the light source. Nice, right? The illusion of detailization is so strong, I can't believe it. Anyway, it looks like we have managed to set up a cozy environment for our texturing work. Feel free to comfort yourself with a nice cup of green tea or coffee, and let's do some texturing and reconstruction work.